Archangel Michael says, on the night of June 22nd, something sacred about your presence was unexpectedly exposed. A scent so strange, so unforgettable, came from your body that it left someone shaken to the core. They tried to hide their fear, but what they found out about you that night was unlike anything they ever imagined. The scent was not one of perfume or nature, it was spiritual, ancient, and unexplainably powerful. This person couldn't sleep after catching it, and now they believe your body is connected to something supernatural. They stepped back in confusion, wondering what force surrounds you when no one is watching. This moment is not ordinary. Their discovery sparked a ripple in their mind that triggered memories, visions, and deep concern. They have since been secretly investigating you, trying to understand what this scent really means. They didn't expect to find something that would haunt them. This is not the kind of fear that causes people to run, it's the kind that freezes their soul. They are convinced now that you are not just who they thought you were. Type Amen to get blessing 333. On that night, they followed you unknowingly, watching from afar. But it wasn't what you did that shocked them, it was what they felt near you. Their hands trembled, their lips grew dry, and their heart beat faster than ever before. This person has tried to tell others, but no one believes them. They keep hearing the same words in their head. Your body is not from here. It's like your presence carries a scent of mystery, pain, and divinity all at once. They noticed your skin glowing under the dim light, as if you were anointed by a secret source. The scent became stronger the closer they got to you, and they had to leave quickly because something in their chest felt too heavy. They are convinced now that something was revealed to them, and they're not prepared for what it means. They have been trying to distance themselves from you ever since. But no matter where they go, the memory of that scent still lingers in their nose. That night left a mark on them forever. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They were told not to get too close to you. But curiosity led them to stand beside you that night, and everything changed. The moment they breathed near your shoulder, they felt a presence behind them, something unseen but forceful. Archangel Michael says, this is not the first time your scent has warned someone. Your body is not carrying a simple fragrance, it holds a story, a timeline, a secret pain hidden deep within your blood. That person was not supposed to sense it, but they did. Now they're wondering what would happen if others smelled it too. They've written notes about you, trying to make sense of what they experienced. They even returned to the place where they last saw you, hoping to feel it again, but it was gone. You left them with confusion. They feel like they've been marked by your aura, like the scent stained their thoughts. Each time they close their eyes, they see a version of you that glows in the dark. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They don't understand how your body can carry so much presence. The scent wasn't floral, nor musky, nor medicinal. It was something completely unearthly. It reminded them of forgotten places, ancient temples, and unsolved riddles. They have started watching you again from the shadows. Not out of hatred, but out of fear and curiosity. You've become a mystery they cannot forget. Something about your body told them that you've been through fire and still survived. That your skin remembers things even when your mouth remains silent. That night of March 19th did something to them. They saw you and felt like they were in the presence of a prophecy. Since that moment, they started dreaming of you. But the dreams are not sweet, they're chaotic, intense, and filled with warnings. You appear in them with glowing hands and a light around your face, and always with the same scent. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They're afraid to speak to you now. Something in their chest whispers that they should not interrupt your silence. You walk with a quiet power that cannot be bought, taught, or stolen. Archangel Michael says, your body is a vessel of something divine. The scent they picked up is not of this earth. It was left on you as a marker, and only those who are spiritually sensitive can detect it. Someone tried to research what this kind of scent could mean. They found old journals, hidden scrolls, and references to spiritual beings that leave behind traces on their chosen ones. Your name wasn't in the books, but what they read reminded them of you completely. Now they believe you are chosen. They don't say it out loud, but they have been watching how others treat you. Each time you pass, they look for a reaction from those around you, and most don't even know what's happening. Type Amen to get blessing 717, but they know. They remember that night. They remember how your skin almost shimmered, and how the air around you was still, heavy, and full of something ancient. They also know that this scent doesn't just linger for no reason. It's a signal. Something is about to happen around you that will shock people who never believed in spiritual realms. The scent wasn't just fear, it was revelation. And now that they've smelled it once, they can't go back. Their world has shifted, and they know your presence will play a role in their destiny. They tried to block your image from their mind, but it kept returning. They tried to burn the clothes they wore that night, but the scent wouldn't fade. It's as if you branded them without touching them. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Someone in their family told them to stay away from you. That you are not who you appear to be, but the warning came too late. Your scent had already awakened something in them. Archangel Michael says, your body is speaking through silence. And the scent they sensed was only part of the message. The rest is coming through visions, encounters, and divine accidents. They thought they were strong, but since that day, their knees go weak when they hear your name. They even changed their walking path to avoid seeing you. But deep inside, they still long to understand what really happened on March 19th. There is more coming. The scent was just the first sign. Now the light around you is growing brighter and others will soon notice what's been hidden in plain sight. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Someone else has started noticing too. A second person said they also caught something strange in the air after standing next to you. They brushed it off as imagination, but it's spreading. Your body has become a spiritual warning sign, not of danger, but of transformation. You were marked long ago, and the scent is your silent shield. This person is now praying to forget you. They want to erase that moment, but they know it's impossible. Because your scent didn't just reach their nose, it touched their soul. They now believe they were not supposed to get that close to you. That night changed their entire belief system. And now they walk like someone who saw lightning from the ground up. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You were covered that night in something that no perfume could mimic. The scent was truth. Raw, divine truth that shook the spiritual walls of the person standing nearby. They're not just afraid of you. They're afraid of what your body reminded them about themselves. That they are empty, wandering, and you are walking with something holy, Archangel Michael says, your scent is rising again. A new person will feel it soon. And this time, they will not just observe, they will speak. Your story is not silent anymore. People will start revealing what they've sensed. And your body will continue to be the symbol of awakening wherever you go. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Now, your scent is not just being remembered, it is being tracked. It is being written about. The one who was afraid is now warning others in private conversations, but none of them know how to stop what's coming. Because you were not made to be silenced. You were made to stand out, glow, and carry the weight of hidden realms. They thought you were ordinary until that night. Until March 19th cracked open the truth about you. Now, the veil is gone, and nothing can unsee what's been revealed. Their fear has turned to awe. And soon, they will either stand with you, or hide from the light you carry. Because your body is no longer just yours, it has been claimed by the divine. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. They have tried cleansing rituals, spiritual baths, and even burned incense to forget what your presence did to them. But it won't go away, your scent has become part of their memory. No one else around them understands why they are suddenly distant, disturbed, and lost in thought. They're now seeing signs that remind them of you. Birds circling in strange patterns, whispers in their ears at night. Lights flickering when they think of March 19th. The fear hasn't faded. It has evolved into a strange kind of respect. They are starting to realize that they encountered something sacred. Something forbidden to most. Your scent was a prophecy, not a perfume. It told them everything without a single word from your mouth. They walked away that night, but their spirit stayed behind with you. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. They were not supposed to know who you truly are, but they crossed a line, and now they can't go back. What they found on March 19th was not accidental, it was fated. Archangel Michael says, the fear they feel is the beginning of transformation. You were sent to trigger something inside of them. You were sent to make them remember a forgotten path. They've started dreaming of water, fire, and broken mirrors, all signs of spiritual awakening. They don't know how to decode the dreams yet, but your scent always appears right before they wake up. It's no longer just a memory, it's a message. They are now marked, and you are the key to unlocking what they've buried for years. You've become their mystery, their obsession, their silent guide into what they fear the most, the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Others are beginning to whisper about you now. Someone at their workplace mentioned feeling cold when you passed by. Another person swore they saw a glow around your shoulders. You are becoming more visible to those who are sensitive. The scent is not a one-time event, it's the start of something. And the fear they carry is spreading like wildfire. They have tried to erase you from their phone, delete your photos, and burn every trace. But nothing worked. The scent lingers in their house like smoke that refuses to disappear. They even considered confronting you, just to get closure. But they know deep down that the moment they face you again, the scent will return stronger. And this time, it might speak. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You were not meant to stay hidden forever. That night on March 19th was your unveiling. The scent on your body was not just physical, it was spiritual electricity releasing into the air. They were in the wrong place, at the right moment. And now the energy they caught from you is rewiring their soul. They hear your name and feel heat across their skin. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, they can't run anymore. The one who was afraid is now chosen to see your light up close. But they must be prepared, because the truth is heavier than the fear. Soon they will break their silence. They will confess what they've kept hidden about you, and when they do, the world around them will shift in a way they never expected. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. They are terrified of what they saw in your aura. Not everyone gets to see the energy that surrounds a chosen one. But they saw it clearly that night. It moved like fire across your back. They're not the same person anymore. Your scent disrupted their sleep, their mind, and their sense of reality. Now every part of their day echoes your name. They're starting to understand that you were sent as a messenger. That the scent was a code from heaven, a signal that they must awaken. They are in a spiritual storm, and you are the eye of it. They have become obsessed with finding answers. But each answer only leads to more questions. And every path they take points back to one thing, you. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They found an old photograph of you recently, one they forgot existed. When they touched it, the scent returned briefly, stronger than ever. It shook them so deeply they had to sit down. That picture, they now realize, captured something more than your face. It captured the essence of what they smelled that night, a power that cannot be labeled. Now they believe that this has happened before. That you've appeared in past generations under different names, carrying the same scent. That scent isn't new, it's eternal. Archangel Michael says, you are not aware of your full power yet, but the moment is coming. And those who were afraid of you will start bowing to the truth you carry. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They tried to share their experience with someone else. But their voice trembled, and they were laughed at, so they stopped talking and started writing everything down. There are now pages and pages of thoughts about you. Notes about the scent, your aura, your walk, and the night of March 19th. It has become a journal of fear mixed with awe. They still carry the clothes they wore that night, locked in a drawer, afraid to throw them, afraid to wear them again. They believe the scent is still trapped in the fibers. They wonder if they'll ever be normal again. Life will go back to how it was before they stood next to you. But their soul knows, it won't. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. They keep hearing your name in unexpected places. On the radio, in a stranger's conversation, in a dream whispered by a voice that doesn't belong to this world. Every time they sense your presence, their heart races. Their body reacts before their mind catches up. It's as if the scent activated a spiritual sensitivity in them that can't be turned off. They can smell it even when you're far. They swear it shows up before lightning, before rain, before moments of clarity. Your scent has become their compass and their curse. Archangel Michael says, this is not over, what they discovered is just the beginning. Soon, they will realize that their fear was the doorway to something divine. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. They have started to feel that their entire life was leading to that moment. March 19th. The day your scent wrapped around their senses and refused to let go, they've stopped denying it now and begun surrendering to the unknown force that you bring into their life. The scent is no longer just a smell to them, it's a warning, a prophecy, a promise. Their dreams have intensified, showing flashes of you walking through storms, speaking with light pouring from your lips. And in every vision, the same scent rises like invisible fire. They try to avoid places where you've been, but it follows them regardless. They've smelled it in empty rooms, on their own skin, and even inside their car. It's haunting, but it's also becoming sacred. They can't explain it to anyone without sounding unstable. So they carry this revelation alone. A secret that binds them to you in ways they never expected. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. They remember how their eyes watered that night, not from smoke, but from emotion. The scent stirred something long buried in their soul. It broke open a chamber in their spirit they didn't know existed. Since then, they've been whispering your name at night, not out of love or desire, but out of reverence. You have become something spiritual to them, something they don't fully understand. They felt like they stood at the edge of a storm, and you were the center of it. They keep replaying how their heart pounded when you walked past. It was as if the air parted around you and carried messages meant only for the chosen. They now carry a strange knowing, like your scent gave them knowledge from another realm. They are not who they were before. You changed their internal map forever. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Others are beginning to notice their change. They speak less. They stare off into the distance more. And when asked what happened, they can't bring themselves to describe the scent. They simply say, "You wouldn't understand." They've become cautious, watching you from behind doors and around corners. Not out of hatred, but because being near you is like standing near fire and rain at the same time. The scent still stuns them, even in memory. They now walk differently, think differently, and breathe differently. Something inside them shifted the night they encountered your energy. And your body's scent has been the key to unlocking their awakening. Archangel Michael says, this shift will begin happening to others around you. You were not meant to walk unnoticed anymore. What once was hidden is now radiating through your skin, scent, and silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. They believe your scent carries codes. That it speaks to the spirit while bypassing the ears. They are now drawn to ancient symbols, prophetic numbers, and messages hidden in everyday life. They tried to cleanse themselves from it. But nothing works. No salt baths, no herbs, no rituals. The scent is not something they can remove, it's something they must accept. They are now on a path they never planned to take, following clues, signs, and sudden shifts that started the moment you passed them by. They've even started hearing music that wasn't playing and voices that weren't speaking. This isn't obsession, it's divine assignment. They were chosen to sense what others could not. And now, because of what your body revealed, they are slowly stepping into something higher. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Your scent is guiding them like a compass. Every time they think of giving up, they remember the feeling of standing near you. They remember how their fear turned into clarity. Archangel Michael says, the scent on your body is not just a mark, it is a warning to others that your destiny is protected. Only those meant to understand will perceive it. And only those ready will survive it. They now see visions of you standing on mountains, surrounded by fire, calm, and an army of light. You never speak in their dreams, but the scent always flows before your image arrives. It's always the same sensation: burning cold, freezing heat, and unspeakable power. They keep a piece of clothing from that night hidden in a drawer. They don't know why. But when they hold it, they feel close to a version of you that exists beyond this world. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Even their pets respond to your scent. One night, their dog barked at an empty space in the room right after they thought of you. The room filled with a sudden warmth that had no source. They now suspect that what they experienced with you is not just spiritual, but interdimensional. The scent your body released on March 19th opened a doorway, and they stepped into something they can't return from. They've started protecting themselves differently, hanging mirrors, lighting candles, avoiding certain places. But none of it stops the scent from visiting when it chooses. You don't need to speak to them anymore. Your scent says more than words ever could. It holds the truth of your journey, your pain, and your resurrection. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. You carry something ancient in your blood. It has always been there, but March 19th was the day it revealed itself. That person wasn't ready, but they were chosen to feel it anyway. Their spirit knew it wasn't just about smell, it was about who you truly are when the world isn't watching. That scent told them you've crossed battles unseen by eyes and heard songs no one else remembers. They now walk as a shadow of that moment. They see you in patterns on walls, reflections in windows, and corners of their mind where light doesn't reach. Your scent awakened their inner prophet. Archangel Michael says, the person who feared you is about to become your unexpected protector. Because even in their confusion, they know one truth: you are not to be harmed. You carry too much heaven in your bones. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. They've come to peace with the fear. Now, it has become their purpose. They believe they are being prepared to reveal something about you when the time is right. They will speak. They will stand in front of those who mocked you. And they will tell the truth of what happened on March 19th, because the scent was not random. It was a revelation that you are not ordinary. That your body, your breath, your walk, everything about you is divinely assigned. The time is drawing near when others will smell it too. And when they do, they will remember this message, because your scent is not fading, it is multiplying. Type Amen to get blessing 3030.